Hey guys, it's Clint again, and Chelle.
Hola. Hola. What?
Huh? She's such a goober, isn't she, guys?
Sorry, guys. I didn't expect to be
Included?
included, I guess.
She's not feeling very good, of course. She's still hurting from her sneezing. Sorry. I tell you, it's like to get old, isn't it, guys? Went ahead and carried my sewing machine over here. Mainly, it's this is kind of going to be kind of more sewing than anything else. So I have my skeleton, and I need to come in and sew some stuff. Here's some lines. There, these right here, and I will probably sew a little bit on the nose still, and probably maybe the eyeball, especially right here, kind of get it concaved. I got fabric tack, and I got our gauze. It's awfully dark, so I probably use the dark strategically, like in the nose. I'll glue it into the nose. Around the eyeball here, I'll glue it in here. So that's kind of what we're doing. I'm just gonna
Sorry, the cats were.
oh, that's all right. Hit the rotor running. Oh, I gotta take my seam guide off. I was talking to one of the gals on, what is it, Penny, Junk Girls and Penny, I think is the name of her Facebook page, and we were talking about quilting. I miss it so much, you know. I've been concentrating on the ink blenders, and so I really have missed the quilted covers. So I really miss sewing, but this is not a whole bunch. I'm gonna I'll sew the lines. Let me get to where I am. Now with my sewing machine, you can't go backwards because it snaps. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess in a minute. It will break your thread. So I don't backstitch, and I am not gonna worry about it. Truthfully, I do need my glasses, so there they are. So, little Wilberdine's watching me. I told him a few minutes ago, and he was just purring up a storm, and he's not much of a holder, but he let me hold him for about 10 minutes, so it was so much fun. So I've got to try to move, because most of you know I sew on a 100-year-old hand crank Singer, so I have to have room to do spin my hand crank. And once I get these lines sewn, it's not going to be perfect, just because you don't have that control you would have on a electric sewing machine. So, okay, here's my scissors. So once I get this off, I will rip my paper off, because once I get these lines sewn, I will not need it no more. So, okay, sew down pretty good though. I think it's going to be pretty cool when it's done. So, kind of excited about this. Like I said, I've been thinking about it for a while, so it's kind of fun to see it come to fruition. She's proud of me, Larissa.
Good job, baby.
I was proud, yeah. So, but I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I hadn't decided whether or not I was going to do the video today or not. I'm not feeling very good, but I didn't sleep very well. I had a dream about our old, the company we was working for, and I had walked in and said, "Now do you understand why I was here?" And he ended up wanting us back, but kind of, yeah, it was more of a nightmare than a regular dream. Oh man, dang it, broke my thread. I tell you, one thing about my Singer, I can actually thread it really easy. some sewing machines, like her electric one, I have the hardest time threading. But this one, I seem to, of course I say that, you know what happens when you do things like that. But yeah, so it was kind of like, yeah, no, I thought about it, but kind of wasn't exactly what I was wondering. You know, we've had that happen, you know, with the one company that I got cussed out. The guy, you know, I was so happy when we told him to stick it where the sun don't shine that I thought to myself, why would I even want to go back to that, you know? And that kind of, it's the same way with this company, you know, it wasn't really, you know. And you don't have to be super accurate when you're sewing it. Oh, my foot was down, I didn't realize that. You know, because really it's just more well, so I'm going to sew on this one line. I know you guys can't see that. And then, like I said before, we're not going to have teeth. But I am going to sew the teeth. Not individually. I'm just going to sew an outline of the top and bottom. So let me accidentally hit my thread though. So I'm just going to come down the line in the center of the teeth like so. I don't care if I cut the sharp one off or not. And then after this, we'll start with figuring out the dimensions and the best way to proceed with the, you know, how things are set and whether or not the nose is, you know, high or lower. That just kind of take a little bit away or sew some other spots that make it work. So, but I'm hoping to get, want to get the gauze all done today, at least the stuff that's on the face. So, I did have my tape on it. Of course, I sewed right through my tape, but that's all right. It will rip off, hopefully. So, take this off real quick. I love that eyeball. I tell you, when I saw that, I was so stoked. And I got that word from watching my car show, sorry. I know that's like a word back from the, oh God, that's back from the 80s probably. They still use it nowadays, but that was not a word I ever really used. So, now let me rip my paper off. So, okay, yeah, you guys can see it. Oh, I gotta take the tape off too. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Our friends came and picked the pears, and I think Chelle said they got 11? No, 19 pounds. There wasn't very many. It really was shocking that that pear tree is an incredible producer, and we've never had it not have pears. Never. Even on a bad year, we never had, you know, it always had some. And it only had 19 pounds on it. And usually they will have, you know, almost a regular truck bed. It will almost probably fill a regular truck bed halfway. There's always so much or more.
Yeah,
there is
that
always pears
like
on it.
bushel boxes. I think they normally get 3 or 4 every time, and this time probably a box. Didn't you say there was a box of apples were
or
about
25 pounds.
25 pounds, so
Yep.
Yeah, they might have got it just under the bushel.
Yeah, it was just sad how it little it produced, you know. Okay, guys, I got my thread cut. So, you can see, honey?
Oh, that is looking so cool.
So, I am going to come back in where Chelle sewed and take a little bit more around the edges and see if I can make it puff up.
Chelle sucked at it.
Well, I didn't say that.
I know you didn't.
But,
But
that I want to do that, and then, yeah. Okay. So that's one thing I want to do real quick. And then from there, we'll see how I want to. Oh, there it goes. The needle was sticking up. So I'm going to come out about right here. So I'm going to try to keep the edge of my foot in the nose cavity. I think that would give it enough of a, there's a piece of thread there, sorry guys, enough dimension that it hopefully will pop up a little bit. It's not exactly the easiest way to do things, but so let me down just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty. Oops. Kind of getting the batting wanted to go over my foot there as I was trying to get it turned. Got to be careful because that batting just wants to catch the foot so bad. So, really didn't raise it up very much. So, oh, Chloe's out, as you guys can tell, and she's being pissy again. Well, she's right here, so I don't know, honey. Thread. Okay, guys, it really didn't make that much difference. You can kind of see it. So, see, kind of want to thinking because you want the and I'm not going to make. Let me just cut off a piece of. And I hate gauze when you work outside. My hands are they're raw, not raw, but they're always cracked and. So it always catches on this kind of gauze stuff. So probably thinking here, let's see if I was to go glue it down there. You can kind of see a what I'm talking about, how it kind of makes a, so let's see. Let me think here. Just try to come in and do a little bit of trimming on the I kind of took it down just a little bit. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants, guys. So we know the forehead's the forehead's going to be above the eye. So this would have to come down a little bit to your cheek right here under your eyes would probably, I know I'm being, I don't know, too, I mean, not perfectionist or anything like that. I guess I'm just detail oriented, I guess would be, maybe I'm trying to be overthinking the details, but truthfully that's just who I am. So Chelle said to use this crap really sparingly, if I can even squeeze it.
Well, I just don't want it to soak into your material and mess everything up.
And
The hole might be too tiny.
no, it's big enough. Problem is
It's not dry, is it?
well, I'm wondering because, oh, hold on, guys. For some reason,
What's wrong? Oh, is there a plastic sheeting on top?
I think there might be. Let me go grab a paper towel. I have that, but I kind of,
Maybe I pulled the paper off.
Ooh.
Sometimes there's a plastic seal.
yeah. You guys, you don't have a paper towel, do you?
No. Well, why don't
You know
follow
what?
it then?
Why don't I just do? Oh, I don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to use my good scissors to take glue out. That's all right. I'm just going to grab a paper clip. I'm having a very hard time with my hands. Guys, if you guys got any suggestions on RA and stuff like that, I would really appreciate it. I don't take any medication because the medication does what it's supposed to do. Do you have a snot rack? Where are the snot? There they are. And it takes out the inflammation, but the problem is by doing that, it actually makes it worse. So it makes my back hurt worse because it takes out all the inflammation that's holding everything together. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a. So I tried that methotrexate, that stuff. And maybe I was hurting so bad because of it doing its job. So my hands were really super bad today. So not really worry too much. Let me see how big of a piece I got. This piece mainly is going to be just for the. Oh, Chloe came out just a few minutes ago, and you know the other ones have a tendency to pick on her, and some of them mean to do it. The other ones just happen to be in the middle or whatever, and that kind of is hard for her. So I mean, don't get me wrong, she can be a very pissy little girl, but that's really who Chloe is. She's, like we say, she's a people cat and not a cat. She would rather not be around other cats. So it was funny, you know, when she was a little bitty girl, I mean, she was a very tiny girl when we got her from the animal shelter, and she had been fixed, and we had a dog, and he was a butthead, and to this day, truthfully, I've never liked that dog, and needless to say, he would always growl at the cats whenever they got close to him, and we'd always get on him, you know, for doing it. And one day we looked over and we yelled at him until he knocked his crap off. We look over there and Chloe was sitting there beating the crap out of him. And she was a bitty baby. I'm not kidding you. She was tiny. Boy, she was cleaning his cloth. And you had to get on to her, but you couldn't stop laughing because it was just too funny. Here's this little girl, man, and she was whomping on him. And she has been that way. We had a stray dog come in, and we brought him in the house. It was a little dog. And boy, as soon as we brought that dog in, she went over there and she flat told him that this was her house and you better knock your crap off. And I tell you, she's hilarious that way. Boy, she is. But then she'll still let the other cats bully her, which I don't quite understand. But So that's just the way Chloe is. She's a sweetheart. But yeah, she's definitely not a cat. She would rather not be around the other cats. That's why she stays in the bedroom. She just would rather be in there. So there's the nose. See, honey?
Oh,
And then I'll bring some over. And probably, like I said, I really want the darkest of the, man, that's just horrible. The gauze to be in the crevices, because I just would look, let me think here, it would look more dimensional, I think, because your crevices are going to be deeper than your outside of the skull. So, but and my goal today is I'm going to probably work on ink blenders tomorrow. On the blanks. Take my lathe out tomorrow. We'll see how many I'm able to get done. Like I said, it's still pretty bad, so, but I'm going to get done as many as I can. I'm going to be working through them all week. We have, we want to make a trip over the mountain, which is a four-wheel drive road, and it's a road we never go on, but we do have a mountain job sometime this week. Hopefully I'm supposed to call him, so I'm going to call him tomorrow, and so we're running up, do that, locate, and then run up to the mountain and go over the mountain. It's a beautiful drive. It looks like to me that the Aspen should be pretty close to being in the peak by the sounds of it. There's a guy, what is that Facebook page? Country and Farm Photography group.
So, yeah.
And it's really a neat group. We're both in on it. And there's a guy that lives up by Ridgeway and stuff, so he's been taking pictures. So, and the aspens are really changing over there, so I imagine they're changing pretty good up on the mountain. So we're hoping to. We just don't get up there. We've only been on there. I've been on there, I think, twice before I was married, and I bet we have been over. How long? Maybe we've been over it.
For Chelle, and maybe one other time.
Yeah, so at the most, maybe 3 times. So it's not a spot we go, but it's an amazing place. I have one of my amazing photographs that I took there. God blessed me with just the perfect time to take a picture. One day I'll take a picture of it. It's actually our friend, we blew it up, and she does frame mounting, picture, whatever, matting.
Just for herself.
For herself. She doesn't do it for others. But we blew it up, and she put the frame in it, and it really was absolutely amazing.
He made the frame.
Yeah, our friend made the frame for us. Actually, Steve and Charlotte and the kids, yeah. So, yeah, the husband made the frame. And, yeah, it was, it's an incredible picture. I was really blessed to get it. But, yeah, we were wanting to go. Was it last year you went to see Gayle? Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to go that
Yeah, we were planning on going, but then she ended up going to Gayle's, and so and that was I got my 4Runner last year, so we were going to take the 4Runner over. So I didn't really get to go. But I know when I was over in Durango Thursday, the colors were really starting to change over there. A lot of the aspen and the cotton. We have, you have your big cottonwoods, but we also have the small, thin leaf cottonwoods here. So we had quite a few of them that were really changing. I felt bad for Chelle because she didn't get to go with me, and it was just beautiful. But Mancos, there's a river that runs through Mancos, and it just started changing. So it's going to be beautiful in time. So let me think here. Probably, so that's stuck down. Trying to give it a little bit of time, enough to actually stick down. So, and this is new to me. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Truthfully, I don't. Like I said, it's kind of, I'm flying by the seat of my pants, trying to hope. I can see it in my mind to how it works, but a lot of times when you try to bring something from your mind into reality, it doesn't seem to go as well as it was, as you had planned. So I'm kind of wondering how it's going to look. But, only time will tell how it looks. So. And I'll put some around the eyeball too, right here. So, I think it's going to be pretty neat, I really do think I'm just excited about it to finally get something going on it. And we're doing all our secret journaling spots in this book, right? This is the book. Well, we have an ultimate journal spot that we've never done. I made one as a test, but not completely. And it was one I actually came up with, and we've had it probably for 2 years or so.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years.
I've been slacking.
Yeah, so we're actually going to do it this year in this book. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see. I know it's going to work. Because but yeah, it's one that I actually designed. It just popped in my mind, and I thought, oh, that is like the ultimate hidden journaling spot, and it really is. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a very neat. It definitely is the absolute ultimate hidden journaling spot. So I'm really excited about it. Oh man, I think I'm getting kind of. See, babe?
Oh, that is looking so cool.
So then I'll probably come in. I need to come in. Oh, sounds like one of them's got a mason jar lid. There's a mason jar lid in the floor, and they play with it all the time. I bet it's Will. Oh, yep, I bet it's Wilbur, because he's not in here. Yep, it's Wilbur, because sister's sleeping. Or, well, she was until she heard it. So, So yeah, stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be really cool. I don't know when she's going to be ready for that one.
For what?
That secret journaling spot.
Oh, well, it'll be in the Halloween journal.
Well, it's in this one. One thing I was looking at, and that's the whole process of doing this.
Okay, Chloe.
I don't want to mess it up. Let me put that crap back on it. This is between your teeth right there. And I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't come like this, like that, there, and how about right here, like so, and get that piece to stand up right there. I think, well, I don't have my picture anymore because I tore it up, but that's okay. I think we need to do that.
Another one?
Actually, I could always, yeah, why don't you? And that way I can, because there's a couple spots I need to kind of know what I'm going to do. Okay. This way we have the top of the teeth also defined. And maybe that will help kinda. Okay, I really don't want to have to cut a bunch of strings, so let me just, there we go. Okay. That did help actually. Here, let me show you real quick. Not pretty,
It doesn't have to be pretty.
but see. So, let me grab my picture. Okay, here's the picture. Oh, I didn't do that jawline, did I? Oh, that, what? I didn't. Why didn't I do that jawline? I did this one right here. Well, there should be, let me grab my pen. I'm using a heat remove. This is one of my quilting pens. So, it goes like this to about right here. So, kind of like this, kind of right there. That's your edge of your jawbone. The same thing here. Okay, let me put those on there real quick. I'm glad I did that because if you look at the picture, you'll understand why I'm talking, what I'm talking about. Let me sew these two real quick. See?
That looks so cool.
Okay, there's just...
Definitely better than what I would have done.
So...
Did you get the print out?
Yeah, I've got it, Danny.
Okay.
Cubby Dean, that is enough. It's Jason Chloe, sorry. She'll come out. She usually only stays out of...
Probably ready.
She is probably really ready to go to bed. She's just tired of their BS, I tell you. And I do too. It pisses me off. That's one thing I don't like is bullying. So, okay guys, here's the image. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you look right here, your jawline is going to be smaller thinner here because this is set back. This is in the forefront. No, the forefront. This is closer than this part. Hi, Bubba. What are you doing, Brat? Here's the little one again. He climbs up here, and he gets behind my back, and he puts his paws, stands up on my back, and he bops me in the head. It is so darn adorable. It's just incredibly adorable. So, but this is, yeah. So, you know, we can come in, and what I was thinking is...
That is so much cooler than I thought. I was thinking about just wrapping some gauze and calling it good.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but, you know, I think it's going to be worth it in the end.
I think it will, too. What do you guys think?
I'm going to... Hi, baby. I don't want... When I sew, you know, when I quilt, I sew with a really tight stitch, close stitch. And so I lengthen my stitches because I don't want this to be down. So I'm going to come... Oh, he's so cute. I just love this little guy. I'll probably come to about right here. He just... Maybe around there, maybe right about here. And come in and sew that, maybe like that. Do a little zigzag around it to bring it down closer.
All kinds of help.
Isn't he, though? He's so cute, guys. You would not believe how cute he is. He definitely has my art, but
Not mine.
he is,
I
yeah.
could toss him back outside.
Yeah, she's full of crap, too, guys.
I
probably.
think of that.
Time goes by in a hurry, I tell you.
Almost 40 minutes.
Wow. Oh, I tell you. Well, this is going to be this is a series, guys, if you didn't guess that.
Well, and yeah, they know it is.
So I'm going to go ahead, come in and start where I put the groove, or the line for the jaw. So I'm going to come in, let me move you closer, guys. There you go. That ought to be good. Come in, and I'm going to go on the edge of the, right there, bring in a seam. So lengthen my stitches up as far as I can. Okay, I've reached about where my temporary line is. Let me... Now, I'm not going to make them super close. Come in maybe about halfway or something. Okay. He's back. He's so cute, guys. Might even move it a little bit. I don't want it to be stretch out my... See how it looks. Yeah, that don't look too bad actually. So let me cut this, cut that, and cut this one, Okay. See?
That is looking so cool.
So what I'll do is, see how it kind of create more of a dimension now? So I'm going to come back and get my little boy to move his butt. He's so cute, guys. Oh, boy. Can't do it if you're standing on a blue bed. He is an absolute doll. I just love the little guy so much. You know, Bubba, I really don't need help at this point in time. I know you think I do. And I know you think you're so darn cute and you're irresistible. And look at my scissors, you little turd. Can you say hi? Can you say hi real quick? Okay, now say bye. I guess he said bye with his butt, I guess. I don't know. Let me move him. He's so darn cute. Such a doll. Okay, let me do the same thing real quick, guys. On this line.
Rubber.
Hard. You have to be really careful because your foot wants to grab that dang batting so bad that... Hold it down with my finger. Like I said, it's not going to be intended to be perfect or by any means. I'm just trying to get it to where it will kind of, show a little bit more dimension in the jawline, you know. I know it's a little bit, time consuming, you know, but to me, just sometimes the most rewarding things take time, you know, like they say, fine wine and stuff. Okay, so we got that part. Let's give me a little bit more of that brown one, dark one. Here he comes again. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Who knows where he's going. So what I'm thinking is, take a little bit of this. Let me just see. Here he comes, guys. See what happens if I was to... That probably would be a little bit too much, wouldn't it? Huh. Well, what do you think, babe? Is that a little too much of adding in there, and then more right here?
I think it's cool.
Okay. He's biting my finger.
I mean, if you think it's too much...
I'm wondering, actually, and I had another piece, but there it is. I don't know. Let me thin this one out just a little bit. About ready to take off. Would you quit? He's biting me. Oh, this cat. He's so darn cute. I just can't get over how cute that little turd is. Okay. Because, you know, guys, really and truthfully, you're not going to see, you know, the detail of it. It's more you're going to see here and there. So... Let me grab this. Something tells me I'm gonna have to take off my Band-Aid. I get really bad tears in my skin. You know how you get those winter cracks? I get them all the time, and boy, them big things hurt. And I can handle pain, but boy, those freaking things hurt all the time. Hate those things. But I get them, you know, I'll have them lengthwise in my finger, so it'll go all the way across it. One that really has split is Sis. She's allergic to cardboard and latex. And boy, she touches cardboard. You would not believe what her hands look like. It's just absolutely incredible. There we go.
That is looking so cool.
Okay. And like I said before, if think about it, your forehead is above your eyes. I mean, your eyes are sunk in more than your forehead is. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, it just dawned on me what to do. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to sew right here. I think that line is right about here. So I'm going to come in like so. Probably your nose is right there. Probably I'd say about right here. Of course you wouldn't have your nose because it would be, so actually I'll just do it like that. Come in like this and maybe like that. I'll just hit that seam where I just had it. And I'll come in and take this down just a little. And I could actually do that. You know what? Let me, that cat's right in the way. Let me seam it real quick. And then we can go from there. He's right where I need to be, I tell you. You know, Wilbur, I know you want to be the star of the show, but it's all about Clint today. You know what?
Is it all about Clint?
No, it ain't. We know better than that, don't we, guys? Like I said, and make sure you don't catch your batting on your dumb feet, and it will do it. Luckily it will rip too, but yeah. Okay. What are you doing? No, you leave my ruler alone. You just grabbed my 1/4 inch seam guide. Oh, the one that's really bad about this is Sophia's always digging in my dang sewing thing, and now he's in there too. And I got a lot of, that's where I have all my feet and everything else. Oh, he's a pain. But yeah, he was grabbing my big, huge green ruler. He's quite the little guy, I tell you. Okay. Because this isn't glued down since I really got irritated. Well, with this where I messed up on the sticky stuff. So, you know what? I'm going to put a couple. Really? Oh, the other one's talking. Okay. So, I don't want to cut out too much. Because I really want, like I said, the eyes, I really want the eyes to be in there. So we know that this is going to be up front, this will be higher. Yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because little boy's here and he is biting me. Man, isn't he adorable, guys? He is a turd. Oh, guys, please hit the thumbs up. Give this a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. We just want to thank you guys for being our YouTube family, and we want to thank you for visiting. And we are going to let you go, and I will carry on in the next video. As soon as I get rid of him, I'll start it. So everyone, take care, tutzines, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.